So she was like a staple that, you know, Sasuke wanted to have in his group.
Back at it again with
Yukikage 89.
and the Blowfish. We're here talking about our most recent D&D style campaign, the Naruto campaign. Ooh. Oh,
so much great.
Yeah, it's so good. Anyway, you can continue.
So, Karin is actually my mother, and Sasuke is, I'm a love child from that, all right?
Okay.
But it still transpires along with the storyline after everything. You know, all the stuff with Karin, Sasuke winds up, you know, leaving her and goes with Sakura and winds up marrying her just like he does in Shippuden.
Right, right.
All right, and she's my stepmom. But here's the thing, since I'm the mother of Karin, she never really truly accepted me.
Oh.
So I'm kind of like the bastard child.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
And not only on top of that, I'm the sole survivor of the Sharingan. You know, it's like,
yes,
this is it right here at the end, you know? So,
well, see, I after watching everything, after watching the show I watched, or the little bit I watched, I didn't realize that the Sharingan was like a basic off branch of the Byakugan. I didn't know that.
Well, they're all, what it boils down to is they all come off the Rinnegan.
Right.
Which is, you know, the perfect item.
Yeah.
Now, Sharingan users, I don't know how they do it in the D20 or in the show, but if I'm not mistaken, they can get somewhat close to the Rinnegan when they get that true Sharingan. Which is, right now in the campaign, see, Tyler just has the pupil. Okay, I've actually got the pupil with the first asterisk in it.
Right, the first swirl.
The first swirl. So with that, I can do a little bit more than he can. But it's just simply
so was it possible for him to copy my jutsu that day?
Yes.
Okay.
But he would have had to do it in like a couple turns because, and this is the reason why. All right, so let's break it down and I'll tell you how everything started. Okay. All right. So we're sitting in class one day and Daniel does the whole like it's legit like a the first episode of Naruto. Yeah, we're going to school. They're teaching stuff. Hey, it's going
pretty good.
And he's explaining everything to us, about the Great Ninja War and all that. It was really cool. I dug how he pulled everything in and he made Iruka Sensei our sensei. So I mean,
out
that
of
was
any
great.
campaign that I could see him DMing, this is the one.
This is the one.
This is the one.
This is the one. And it's been
super
great.
Naruto nerd.
Yes, super high Naruto nerd. All right, so Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto. There you go.
So we get, he's like, blah, 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 this is what's been going on. We're going to go, get some lunch. Iruka Sensei's going to pay for it. And we're like, all right, cool, yeah, awesome, awesome. So this kid,
Hamaru. Yeah.
So, oh, yeah. That's him.
The grandson of the great Hokage.
Oh, no, not him.
Oh.
Not Hamaru.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the guy. It's kind of the same name that Daniel used, but it's different in a way.
Oh, okay.
But it's actually a character he created, and it's the son of Shikamaru. Ah,
okay.
I put that two and two together really fast.
Yeah. Did he start playing with shadows and stuff?
Yeah, really fast.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, you're son of Shikamaru.
Yeah.
But this is what happened. All right, we're sitting there for lunch, and this kid, was rumored, he had killed a Jonin.
Yeah.
He's not getting yet. So he's really powerful. Well,
overpowered.
Him, he is.
Little.
So,
son of Sasuke.
He heard at the table, some people talking across the distance that he had there had a bunch of ninja animals that went missing, like ninja dogs and stuff like that they used to carry out missions, and they can't find them. Well, it's been rumored that he's, he likes to kill little animals. Well,
who does that? Daniel's character does?
One of the
Oh, okay.
So Kensu confronts him about it, winds up, he goes to attack me, and Jinsuji, which is Tyler's character, throws a shuriken and hits his shadow, and doesn't really seem to stop it, but it gave me enough time to do my fireball jutsu.
Just enough.
Well, you can't create shadows in just pure light.
Right.
So it canceled out his jutsu. So I hit him with the fireball, and he backs off, and this is where the campaign took a real, grasp at your heartstrings. So we watch him leave, and, my character Kensu's doing the whole ha, I'm laughing about it, whole deal.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the only one that saw it because Tyler didn't have his Sharingan at the time.
Right.
So I zoomed in on him walking away, and I see him pull out a picture of his mother. His mother had died.
Oh, wow.
And it's him, running his finger down the picture, and he's crying. So I was like, man, I feel bad. Let me go talk to this guy. So I go to talk to him about it. Well, I didn't know Jinsuji had been following me. He'd been following me since the lunchroom incident.
Right.
So when we get there, I don't notice anything different. I just see a cave. Jinsuji's freaking out because he can smell death. He's feral.
Right.
He's raised by animals in the woods. So we confront, I want to say his name's Kodomaru or something like that.
Kidomaru,
I think is a different character, but I want to say it's like Kodomaru.
Kodomaru.
I think that's what his name is. I'm not sure.
Anyway.
But So we're like, blah, 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 whoop de whoop. I'm still trying to convince him, hey, you don't have to do this. Come back with us. Let's stop all this nonsense, I know what's going on.
Right.
So, being a bad A, trying to live in my father's shoes. So, we rushed into the cave, and it was just like worst nightmare ever. Like everything, all the stories about the kid were true. There was a dead Joni in the corner. There were dead animals everywhere. Well,
you probably don't need to hang out with this guy.
Well, so we continue going. Well, so we get into a fight. All right. So my character remembered.
What's going on, everybody?
Whoop whoop whoop. So my character remembers that the light made the shadows go away. So I wound up getting the initiative on the turn. Dan was like, "What do you do?" I was like, "I cast a fireball." So I sucked in, and when I rolled critted. I rolled a 20.
Oh, nice.
So I blinded him.
Oh, not nice.
I know. I didn't mean to do
Too
that.
much
I didn't
fire.
mean to do that. So while he's blind,
You
Tyler
learn how to
tries
control your chakra, man.
I know. I've been training with the Ruka Sensei.
Now he has no eyes.
He's been putting the leaf on my head and making me do it.
Yeah.
But what happens after that is something we didn't expect.
Right.
We think we won at that point. Tyler goes in to get the grapple to hold him down until we can go get some ninjas, and he winds up breaking it because my fireball, the light from it finally meets away, and he's able to use shadows again. So he knocks us both back. We don't really take any damage from it, but he knocks us both back, just kind of like, get back. He pulls out the Jonin's eyes that he had taken and puts them in his eyes. And I'm just like, my character then goes, ding! Wait a minute, he can't just do that.
Yeah, that's not, no.
So then he disappears. All right. Before we leave, Tyler's trying to set what animals that are still alive free. And, we're kind of like getting the dead animals, dead Jonin out, and we're burying them. It's a very hard-filled moment,
Yeah.
It got super serious fast. It really did. Like, I was not expecting that. So, not only now, mind you, folks, we're 8 years old in the campaign, so I'm traumatized for an 8-year-old at this point.
Yeah, they're children, like children.
Oh, yeah. But, so, as we were going to leave the cave, I activate my Sharingan one more time, and I take a last look around. I notice some scrolls that are hidden in the corner. So, me and Tyler go get them, and I look at it, and I instantly recognize the seal because my father used to run with Orochimaru. The kid has Orochimaru's scrolls, forbidden scrolls on immortality, and that's what he's doing.
He's trying to become
immortal.
Oh my God.
All right, which is nothing but darkness.
Okay, so I didn't know any of this.
Okay.
I didn't know any of this.
Kensu would fill you in on this though, if you're part of the group.
Yeah.
Because this is, we hadn't told our teacher yet everything, but we told him we basically told him all this except for about the scrolls. We didn't tell him nothing about the scrolls.
Trying to be secretive about the scrolls.
Well, this is the reason why. Upon leaving, Jinsuji caught a trap. And if it wouldn't have been for me pushing him out the way, it would have killed him. That's what allowed him to lose his eye. But Daniel said if I wouldn't have pushed him out the way, it'd have killed him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
that quick.
That's how he lost his eye. Yeah, that fast, right off the gate, that's how it happened. So we go back, I wound up getting one of my dad's journals, and it's got, a basic, an unsealing jutsu in it for Orochimaru's spells. Right. Or scrolls. Basically spell for us.
Yeah.
And so we bust open the scrolls and start reading it. Well, we wind up, I activate my Sharingan and I copy everything, every one of them. We take the scrolls, we hide them in a separate place. We take the copies, hide them in a separate place. Right. So now we have confirmed, we have the original and a copy both hidden in separate places.
We're gonna walk over that little trail. I can go to this restroom up here.
Okay.
But that's awesome.
So after all that, all right, we tell Shikamaru about it, which is the kid's dad. All right. Now, Kensu blew the campaign wide open. I'm not going to lie. I kind of did one of those moments where Mike broke the campaign.
Well,
so
I respect nonetheless.
This is what happened. We're going to sneak inside because we found a way to replace Jinsuji's eye the same way he did. What it is, it requires sacrifice. Every one of the immortality jutsus. It's just the body replacement jutsu requires you to sacrifice a body part. So if we take something from a dead person, it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah,
They didn't lose anything, they're already dead.
Yeah.
So Jinsuji says we should break into the thing and get the Rinnegan off of Obito, the last enemy in the state. So no, this is where it gets good. So we go in, I activate my Sharingan, because I'm like sketched out, we are breaking in the Black Ops.
You're 8 years old and you're breaking in the Black Ops.
Yeah, the Black Ops, yeah, we're like, it's going down. We get busted, we're gonna get killed.
Right.
So I'm super sketchy Sharingan the whole time. Like, man, I'm drinking like chocolate potions. Like, I'm not losing the chocolate. Drinking Sharingan action.
I got to.
So we wind up some little more shenanigans. So we wind up making our way inside, which is all good. All right. Then, when we get to the tomb where Obito is, I notice there's 2 little small handprints in the tombstone. And I go, Jinsuji, you'll know it. And he's like, what? I was like, somebody's already been here. Judging by his hand size, someone just as big as us. If you can put 2 and 2 together, my friend. Like, oh,
yeah.
no. So we pop open the casket, the Rinne gun's gone. The Sharingan, however, was left. So,
I'll just take what we can get and get back.
So while I'm taking the eye, and in the process of taking the eye, we see Shikamaru run through the tombs, and it seems like he's going by himself somewhere.
Oh! It's J.T. Hacker.
What's up, buddy?
Buddy.
So,
ends up taking the Sharingan.
all right, we get the Sharingan, we go back, and as we're in his room, I'm like, Jinsuji, I hope you know that I've just uncovered the plot. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. And what do you think's going on, Kensu? And I says, Shikamaru knows what's going on, and he's trying to become the next Hokage. He's like, you think so? I said, think about it. His son has been killing animals and people for years since he's been alive, and he's been protecting him because he's the chief of police. The only person who has access to those pits is him.
Oh, dude.
Boom, blew the campaign wide open. And Daniel was like, that's good. He is going to be my next Orochimaru. He's like, you called it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. So what's going on?
Continue to tell me.
So that's where the campaign really was. What up, JT? And the campaign basically just, and after that, we met the next 2 members of our group, which were Caitlin and Bethany. And so at first we really didn't want to explain what had happened to us. They just kept, they're like, why is his eye hurt? What's wrong with him? And we're like, we don't want to talk about it. But we eventually, we talked about it, me and myself and Jinsuji, and we decided, they're going to be with us for a long time. We're going to be a squad together, so we should actually tell them what's up. And then I was basically just said that, Bethany and Caitlin, once they started playing, at first, me and Jinsuji were like, we're not going to say anything that will happen.
Yeah, we're keeping this ourselves.
And then as we talked about it, we're like, you know what, we're going to spend the next 10 years with these motherfuckers.
we may
want to say something about it, Because one day they're
going to get in a bind, and they're
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
So, we filled them in on what had happened. Not everything. We still hadn't. Now, your character won't know the thing about the scrolls, but we would have told you everything else, like how it all actually went down. Because that's not the true story. The story we told the Ninja Police is not the same thing as what we told everybody else.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's way different.
Well, I mean, you're not going to tell the Ninja Police exactly what's
You're
going on.
not going to tell the father of the kid who just tried to kill you and killed a bunch of other people who he's getting protected by what really happened.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, but nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Yeah.
Went to an interview at AutoZone this morning. How'd it go, buddy?
That's what's up, man. I hope you got the job, bro. But yeah, that's the last thing that we had done. The last time everybody got to play, I didn't get to play with them. Cody had started playing. He brought his character in, and he's actually doing that's Kidomaru.
Yeah.
He's doing the
I know the bone guy.
the bone guy,
Yeah, he told me about that.
or Kimimaru.
Kimimaru.
Yeah, which I don't know what he chose for his name. I forgot.
But he's got pretty much the same type stuff that old dude's got.
Yeah.
With the bones and all that kind of stuff.
What I really see what's happening is we're not going to follow along the actual Naruto storyline. What I think Daniel's got planned for us now is try to recreate the Great Signing. Like Dry, Orochimaru, and Tsunade. And I think
Pervy Sage.
this Shikamaru's son's going to be the Orochimaru. And
So he's just going to twist it all up. Oh.
It's good. It really is. I
Dude.
like where it's going right now. It's good.
See, that's one of the big reasons that because everything that I've learned or know from Naruto was off and on through playing the games and off and on through watching. I never watched it from episode 1
So you start to finish.
Yeah, I've never watched it like
What's
that.
the cool thing about the games, folks, by the way, if you've never played, are great. They actually do follow the storyline pretty well.
Well, see, that's the thing.
They don't follow it not bad.
Most everything I learned was when me and Daniel, from start to finish, played Ultimate Ninja 4. And we just, I mean,
that thing's just story to story.
yeah,
That's literally what
everything
happens.
from
Yeah.
that,
That ends with the Sasuke and Itachi fight.
Yeah.
This is my favorite fight.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was probably my favorite.
So I think seriously that I might have to fight my uncle one day because Daniel just laughed when I asked about it. So I'll have to fight Itachi one day. It's gonna be so scary.
Waiting on an email so they can do a background check.
Awesome, bro. Good news, good news. I will be on Ark in a little bit, sir.
But yeah, from that campaign, that's one of the big ones we've got going right now. And from that to all the new games that's been coming out and everything else. So has there been any, what do you think of, what is it called, the handheld Switch?
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch.
Alright. Now, Grant, don't get me wrong, Nintendo's always excelled at handhelds. This is the first console that's going to be kind of like a handheld. Okay? Now,
flip-flop.
I'm not one of those people that's going to jump on the hype wagon whenever something comes out, because I know it's going to be glitchy and not work 100% like it's supposed to.
Right.
However, Nintendo usually lives up to what they've said. So, with that being said, Nintendo Switch looks nothing more than a 1080p fucking DS. I'm just going to fucking say it.
Just, really?
That's all it is. People were just like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. That's all they did was make 1080p handheld. That's it.
Oh.
It's
I didn't know that.
It's no extra power than running any other normal console. Yeah,
does it got to be plugged in?
Now that is, one of the things. I don't know all the exact details about it. I don't think it has to be completely plugged in.
Because I mean that would make for a crappy handheld if it just had to be plugged in.
But I mean, man, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, it's all personal preference. I've been a Sony fan for so long. I'm just going to stick with Sony.
I understand. Well, see, that's the thing is Nintendo is one of those systems that
it just throughout the years it has gave us the greatness. It has gave us Super Mario, Super Smash Brothers, Pokemon. I mean,
it gave a lot, but it's also in the end gave away a lot because without Nintendo we wouldn't have Sony.
Exactly.
Without Nintendo we wouldn't have Microsoft or Xbox or whatever.
It did give us the foundation for all these.
It opened the doors, man.
Yes, it did for all these amazing corporations. But yeah.
But in the end,
I mean,
Nintendo is almost obsolete. I hate to say it. I love them to death.
I won't say necessarily that they're obsolete.
Almost.
Well,
I mean, other than handheld.
Well, and this is my thing.
That's what's keeping them alive.
I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I love Zelda. I love Ganondorf. They're all amazing characters. I'm so freaking tired of seeing Zelda games, though, dude. Come up with something new. Give us a new protagonist and antagonist. Something new, Nintendo. That's just like.
Well, I mean, that's just the same way with Mario, man.
Exactly. How many times can you reinvent Mario? Like, come on.
I mean, Mario, he's a great character.
Don't get me wrong, huge fan of both, but I'm so sick of just seeing another Legend of Zelda game.
Yep, Legend of Zelda.
Give us something new, Nintendo. Something new. Something that when we put it in, it's going, this is a new character. I've never seen him before.
I need to learn about this character.
Yes, let me learn about this guy. He looks awesome. Oh, this is the bad guy? He looks evil. He looks awesome, That's what I want to see. A new strife. It's a new story.
It's one of those things, they found something that worked back then
and
just drained it. And just
drained it. Flip, flop, and don't get me wrong.
Hence the Undertaker WWE.
Let it go.
Yes. They found something that worked years and years ago and just drained and drained.
Let's just drive this into the viewers, And I'm just like, Undertaker.
It's like taking a rag and putting it under some water, getting it real wet, and then just wringing it out for 20 years.
Still just getting that last little drop.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of still got a little water in it.
It's just going poof.
Yeah, it's just pretty much disintegrating by now.
But that's my biggest deal with Nintendo Switch. I feel like, yes, okay, it is 1080p and it is going to be a handheld. So yes, it's going to be the prettiest handheld ever. It's still just what I said, though. It's the prettiest handheld ever.
Yeah, it's nothing new.
They put the power of a PlayStation and Xbox or Nintendo Wii into a handheld system. That's cool. We've already got that. It's called Nintendo 3DS. And people are going to say, oh, well, the Switch looks better. It can run faster. Who cares? They're putting the same games out, folks, that they've put out for 20 years. Whether you call it New Super Mario Brothers or New Legend of Zelda, still makes it Super Mario Brothers and Legend of Zelda.
Yep, same game.
If I turn on the New Legend of Zelda and it's Link riding on the horse, I've seen this for 20 years now, man.
Immediately want to turn it off.
I mean, it's getting to that
How does
point.
this game end? I've beat it 72 times.
I'm pretty sure they're going to beat Ganondorf at the end. Oh, call it. I bet he's the bad guy.
Yep. And it's sad.
Or they may throw in another bad guy. Ooh.
But he's definitely not going to be the main boss.
I'm sorry. I know I'm probably pissing off a lot of Legend of Zelda fans. But I'm sorry, folks. At the end of the day, it's the same way with Dark Souls. Okay, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. All right? Huge fan of the series. The reason I'm such a huge fan, though, is because they find a way to tie into the game with a new storyline. That's how
It's
you
not
do
the
it, folks.
same exact
It's
thing.
not the same character. It's not the same thing every time. And it's more or less like what's another good one? I don't know. I'm trying to think of another good one that's like a multiverse that actually is good, but a lot of games use that nowadays.
Well, I mean, you've got all kinds of stuff like that. Let's go with, Star Fox.
Oh God.
I mean, even when they come out with the one for, what was it? At the last one was like PS3, maybe early PS4.
I can't even remember.
And same shit. Same.
It's the same thing. Every time, man. And don't get me wrong, it's nostalgia for a lot of people. And a lot of people do want to see that character rise back up and be awesome.
Well,
and stuff.
yeah.
But that's why you just go replay the freaking game. Go replay the original. Stop crying about a remake. I want something new. I don't want to see a remake. I'm so sick of remakes this year. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong.
And it's been a month in, and that's sad.
They have gotten some good remakes. I'm not going to lie. They got some good remakes coming up. It's just like with movies these days. There's no originality anymore. Saw 8. We're remaking it. Really? Really? Remaking it? Really? Is that where we're at, America?
Yeah. I bet Donald Trump's behind it. Ooh,
I saw what you did there. We won't get into politics on the stream.
Yeah, not doing that.
But I mean, that's where it's at, though, man. There's no originality anymore in a video game company. So I'm looking for those off-the-wall games that are coming out this year, not the mainstream ones. I want the new stuff.
The ones they call the B games that are going to end up being,
Exactly. However, I can say without a doubt, I will not be getting a Nintendo Switch to play Legend of Zelda for the 80th time.
Oh my God! No.
I'm sorry. It is no. If you tweak the storyline a little bit and make it look pretty, that's not a change for me. That's the same game.
You know what? The only people that are going to play that game are the new generation that has never played Legend of Zelda.
That and the people that are stupid hardcore.
Oh yeah. The ones that have played every system.
That's like if they put out Dark Souls 4 and they're like, it's the exact same thing as Dark Souls 3. I'm like, I'm gonna buy it and love it. Just because, that's because I'm such a hardcore Souls fan, though.
It's like, I know what's gonna happen, but I'm still gonna play it.
I'm still gonna buy this game and play it. But that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, though, is opinion based. It's personal preference over the other. This is just my opinion. I'm not saying the Legend of Zelda is gonna be bad.
No. None of the Legends of Zeldas are just horrible.
To me, it's always going to be the same thing because there's no challenge. There's no... What's new?
Well, I mean...
Besides, it looks pretty. That's all I've seen.
Yeah. Other than the graphics...
It looks like they took Ocarina of Time and put a 1080p skin over all of it. That's what it looks like to me. And everybody's like, no, man, it's open roam. You can run wherever you want.
You can do
GTA's
that
been there for years!
And you could open roam in Ocarina of Time. For the most part.
I mean, it wasn't maybe like you can go everywhere.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
it was still an open world map.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't see why people are freaking out about stuff that's about this new Zelda that's already been there.
Yeah.
This is the classic pull the wool over the gamer's eyes.
Yep.
Something new, it looks pretty. We're not gonna say much.
That way
you don't know anything about it. When it
we're
comes
gonna put
out,
the word new in front of Legend of Zelda.
You can be disappointed when it comes out.
We're gonna get your money real quick and completely fool you again.
Capcom!
Yeah.
You've got so much of my money!
Yeah, okay. Dude, speaking of fighting games, what's up with that new Guilty Gear?
I gotta re-download it. You don't want none of this. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Oh, it's going down. But didn't you say there's a new one coming out or a new update?
There is a new one coming out. Now, the fighting game that I am hyped for coming out is the new Marvel vs. Capcom.
Whoa.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is on PlayStation right now. So anybody that has that, leave a comment and link below, and we'll get that invite fight going. But Marvel vs. Capcom 3 just got put recently on PlayStation. Now, this is big news I find for gaming because Marvel vs. Capcom, the servers are dead. When it was still on PS3, it died out finally. They're like, okay, we're not doing another one. Not going to make another one.
It just wasn't producing enough revenue to do anything?
It produced enough revenue, I believe, but it just like it's one of those things where the company's just like, we kind of want to go work on something else.
Right.
You know,
put our attention on something else for a minute.
Right. We don't even know it's strictly for the guys making this one game. You know,
Nintendo.
You know.
Nintendo Legend of Zelda.
Right. But so what they did is, you know, I think it was like it's been 8 years. I think since the last one come out. Marvel's Capcom 3.
Really?
It's been a long time.
Oh man, I didn't realize it had been
so
that
they
long.
ported it over to PS4, and right after they had done that, there was an announcement, and that's what they had announced. Here's the Marvel's Capcom 3 to tide you over, the old one, until we get the new one coming out. You know? And everybody was like,
Yes.
you know.
I need this to happen.
Or at least I was.
Well,
I
I
was
mean,
just
well,
huge fighting game fan though. So you see,
well, yeah.
to me that's where my nostalgia comes in. Where I was kind of griping about Legend of Zelda. See, that's why I'm the sucker for it. Yeah, it's the same game, same characters and everything. It just looks prettier. But Capcom, you know how to get money from me.
Boo.
Sad. Dude.
Yeah.
We just put out Street Fighter 4. Awesome. We just put out Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. I'm buying that. Super Street Fighter 4 is super awesome Arcade Edition. I'm going to buy that too.
Just add another word to the name.
That's
Super
literally
great.
all they do is add another word and 2 characters. But I still buy every one when it comes out.
It's like, you realize that's the same game. Yeah, but there's 2 new characters that I don't know the moves to yet.
That's exactly how I feel about it too. That's my argument every time. I'm like, yeah, but there's 2 new characters.
Yeah. I bet you won't even know about these 2 characters because you didn't buy it.
That's right. I got access to them. You don't.
Peace out, broski.
Later, bro! But yeah, that's... Oh, another thing that I've been meaning to talk to you about. 2018. 2018. WWE WrestleMania is coming back to New Orleans.
Yeah, baby.
Yes,
I want to
yes.
go. I want to go.
I know, dude.
I want to go.
I know.
I told you I want to go.
What's up?
Goldberg get swole? He done got swole?
Yeah, he done got swole twice. You're funny. You're funny. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, it's funny.
Ha 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 ha. Thank God you can't screenshot Snapchat. I mean, you can, but not videos.
So what happened?
The other day, Kelsey and me were watching the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
And she goes to record like Goldberg coming out or something like that. And me just saying it off the top of my head, I was like, dang, Goldberg's done got swole. You know, he was small when he first got back.
But she was.
But the way I said it, it sounded extremely country. Like really, really
so
deep
that was
country.
you sent me the Snapchat. Y'all talking like
Yeah,
this?
yes.
Apparently,
Yes.
I need to talk like this all the time.
yes, that's why. And it sounded extremely country. She put it on her story, and Daphne commented on it and was like, "Is that Jake talking?" And because yeah, it was just I don't know, it was just extremely country sounding.
I reckon that'd been me on that stream.
Yep, and so now they're giving me hell about it, and that's how it is.
And that's what you do. You just flex on them and keep
Yep.
on walking. That's what
Goldberg extremely swole, and go Goldberg for being as old as he is and
still
being
getting it.
about it.
Jackknife.
I
Sweden,
mean-
the original.
Dude,
Edge.
he jackhammered that one guy. He still got it for as old as he is, man. I got to give it to him.
That's what I want to see come back.
Dude, I thought Kurt Angle was coming back for the Royal Rumble.
I know that actually. I saw that and got super hyped. I hate Kurt Angle, but that's one of the reasons I love him because he's such a good heel.
Right,
I hate him because
right.
he's such a good heel.
What?
But I still wanted to see him there. That would have been grand.
Dude, they had no surprise entrances this year.
I could not believe
None.
that. Not one. You know.
Nope.
Last year we got HBK, Mankind, and Stone Cold. They
Yep.
come out. Maybe not for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But they still come out nonetheless and did a little thing with the New Day, which I love.
Yeah, but they didn't have any surprise
And
anything for the Royal Rumble this
Tanaka
year.
was in the last Royal
Yeah,
Rumble, wasn't he?
yeah.
That's right. I remember watching that. Who else was that special? DDP come out also.
Yeah,
that-
DDP did. Yep.
And that was great. So, bye.
Oh yeah, and Kelsey was talking about that too. When I want to say it was, I think it was the AJ Styles, John Cena match. John Cena hit AJ Styles with a diamond cutter.
Did he really?
Yeah, he like got him up on his shoulders to do like the FU or whatever, but instead of flipping him over this way, he spun his legs around and he caught his head right here and went bam. And like,
Diamond Cutter.
yeah, but they didn't call it a diamond cutter. They just called it a cutter.
A cutter?
Yeah, and that's what Kelsey was talking about. She's like, "What is that?"
A diamond
I
cutter.
said, I guess it's copyrighted or whatever to say diamond cutter when it's not your move, but
when it's not your move, you can still technically use it and they'll call it something else.
Yeah, it's like
that's like I see the crossface.
Yeah, and it's like the reverse
Somebody
chin
did that
lock or
first.
something.
Yeah, I say somebody did that first. Who WWE doesn't want to talk about anymore.
Yep. Speaking of, there's a movie coming out about him called The Crossface.
I know.
Yeah.
Hence why I said crossface. I'm actually kind of excited for it.
Yep. I want to see it. It's like a thing I posted on Facebook the other day. I was like, I'll always be a Chris Benoit guy.
The Wolverine, folks.
And this dude commented. I was like, oh, so you want to kill your family and hang yourself from your gym? I was like, look, I'm a fan of his wrestling, not his life preferences.
Right. His life choice does not affect how I feel about his, standing career. With
that's right. Yeah, I mean.
Which I mean, well, when it comes down to all that in the day, nobody knew. Well, you don't know what's going on with somebody until it's, and especially in that type of situation.
Till it's too late.
Till it's too late, yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, thinking about that is Chris Benoit, when they done his, like, brain scan or whatever.
Yeah, the autopsy.
Yeah. He had, like, hundreds of minor and major concussions that he never got checked for.
Which, I mean, his move was the diving headbutt. I mean, of course you're going to get concussions.
I mean...
Whether how, okay, I'm not, not saying this to hurt any Madison fans' feelings, but y'all do know it's scripted. Yeah. It's a dance.
Yes, it is.
But you're still jumping off and hitting your head on a dude's body.
We got some money out of the truck and we'll walk to Mac's store right there and get something to drink.
Awesome.
But yeah, everything he jumped off of, he like landed face and head first.
Ooh,
and
unless you want to go to Brian's and get a big drink.
Yeah, we can do that.
Vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Oh, dude, yeah, that sounds good. A vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Anyway, sorry I got distracted about vanilla Dr. Pepper.
But yeah, Chris Benoit is one of those wrestlers that I don't think ever will be in the Hall of Fame, but needs to be.
Legit. And I think with what he's done, what he did will always prevent him from being in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
And I think it'll even be one of those things when he finally gets accepted in the Hall of Fame, people still won't accept it.
Well, no. They're probably going to, if they ever do, they're probably going to lose a lot of fans.
Yeah.
I mean,
there are a lot of hardcore fans that still believe that Chris
Benoit
should still be in the, I don't think WWE should cut him out altogether just strictly because of what happened.
Oh, dude, no. Definitely not. I mean,
I don't think it's fair.
They need to realize that regardless of the crap that happened outside of wrestling and outside of, all that Chris Benoit was an amazing wrestler and he needs to be recognized for it.
At the end of the day, WWE is not about your home life and what's going on about you yourself. It's about the character that you've made.
Right. And I mean, he was in WCW, he was in, New Japan Wrestling, he was in all kinds of different wrestling organizations and dominated, man.
Straight up.
Was a great wrestler.
And then it just...
Yeah, stuff happens, and now he is completely unacknowledged. Like, I was watching, before the Royal Rumble event the other day, I was watching the 2001 or 2000s Royal Rumble, and he was in it. And, dude, he was...
Chris Benoit was a great wrestler.
Just point blank.
In the day, he was amazing, flawless, like, he was good. He was good. And... I hate to see, it's just like with Dolph Ziggler, there's so much talent there that's just getting wasted.
And the way wrestling works, man, is the older you get, the less you'll be able to do and the less chance you'll get to shine if they ever try to push you.
And that's what's so sad about Dolph Ziggler right now, is because the man looks young, but he's actually not.
Yeah.
He's getting older.
He's getting older.
Yeah.
He could be.
He's still young enough in his career to where he could still do something amazing. They could still give him a push to where it'd be flawless.
Well, I mean... He pretty much is a mix between Badass Billy Gunn, Shawn Michaels, and, a couple other people actually, but...
I'm sorry, I still love that DDT he gave Dean Ambrose, man.
Dude, he done a double DDT the other day. He ran, and two people went to bend down to throw him over their back, and he just caught him like this, and they flipped him up, and then he swung up under, and then like a double DDT in the middle of the Rumble.
I like that.
And he come out and was super kicking literally
just
the entire
everybody.
ring.
It's Shawn Michaels, huh?
Yes, he come out, slid up under the ropes, and everybody was standing around, and he just bam, 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 just kicking everybody right in the face. Boom, boom, boom.
Super kicks all around.
Yes, just feeding them to everybody. Oh, it was so good.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
they could do so much with him, but they refuse to because just he's not Brock Lesnar.
And with that, folks, I believe we'll call it a day.
Yeah.
It's been Blowfish.
Take it easy, guys. We'll be back soon enough. This has been
You can call 89.
And the Blowfish. Later, guys.
Peace out.